So hey there, welcome to the channel. Nice little job today, quite a mossy roof, so it should be a nice transformation. I think I've got a feeling it might be quite a red roof underneath as well, so when I start cleaning it you should really see the difference. It's a bungalow, but I'm still using sections of the scaffold to get me up to kind of gutter level. The only thing that might hinder me slightly, which I'm anticipating, is a slightly slow running tap. So I've actually got two hoses running from the tap, so we'll see how we get on. That just might mean I have to stop every so often and let the bin fill up with water, because the pressure washer might use it more quickly than it's refilling. But anyway, see how we get on. Hope you enjoy the transformation. Well, that went well. Cleaned up really nicely, but in addition to that, the whole family came out and was admiring the transformation, and they watched me do that last little corner. So I think they were impressed, which is nice, which is good. It is a great transformation, and I'm just moving my way around. Obviously I've got to clear out the gutters in a bit, but I'm going to do a section, move around to the back, and then I'll do a load of cleaning up in just a bit. So this is a really good transformation. It doesn't always work out like such a dramatic difference. It depends on the original colour of the tiles. If the tiles are originally quite dark, then you clean them up and there's not such a contrast between the dirty tiles and the clean tiles. But these ones are really red, quite a light colour red, so when you clean off the black biofilm, all that algae and moss, the difference is quite good. And the customer even came out and flew his drone over and got a couple of shots of me as I was rinsing down this second side here. So I've done a bit of sweeping up. I've got the gutters to clean out, but I've set up everything around the far side to start cleaning around the far side now. Gonna try and get the bulk of the roof cleaned, and then I'll clean out the gutters afterwards. It is raining a bit now, but yeah, won't let it stop me. Let's keep going. So that's all the roof cleaned. Bit of a funny story for you. The customer just told me that he bought this house off an elderly relative, and there's a couple of broken tiles at the back, so I pointed them out to the customer, and he said, oh, when he was a young lad he used to climb out on the roof. So I think some of those broken tiles might be as a result of him climbing out on the roof when he was a lad. But yeah, I think when there's a lot of moss and an old roof like this, you do often expect some broken tiles to be uncovered. There were a couple on this side and a couple on the back as well. So it's come up amazing. I've just got to clear out the gutters. I've already done some sweeping up down below here as well. It's turned into a bit of a wet and miserable day, but I want to get as much done as I can today, and then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll just have the chemical treatment to do. And I've also got to do the patio as well. It's easy to forget how much work it is just shifting the muck and cleaning up afterwards when a roof is mossy like this one was. So I was here until it got dark last night. It wasn't that late, but it gets dark around just after 5, maybe half 5. Still sweeping up. I didn't want to leave things in a mess. I wanted to kind of rinse everything down, but just clearing out the gutters, sweeping everything up, And I've just been dumping some of the muck down behind a tree, just down the garden a little bit. So just that shifting stuff, it's amazing how much work it is and how time consuming it is. But anyway, got all that done. I'm just back today. I'm going to clean up the patio. The patio's not very dirty, but it's going to clean up nicely. And I'm going to apply the chemical treatment to the roof as well. We also use a chemical treatment on the paving here to help prevent moss and algae growing back so quickly, so help the cleaning work we've done to stay cleaner for longer. I'm glad I was able to crack on yesterday, because today there are some guys on the driveway like laying a new driveway, so it would have been awkward if I was here trying to clean the roof while they were here. Yeah, apparently they were supposed to be here yesterday, but because it was kind of quite cold and wet, they didn't come. So I came, got my work done, and yeah, they're here today. So anyway, we'll crack on, get this finished. So that was a pretty decent job. I love it when it turns out like such a good transformation like that. It looks so black and mossy to begin with, but underneath all those tiles were quite light and red. So it was quite a dramatic difference once all that had been cleaned away. So yeah, brilliant to get a great result like that. Cleared out all the gutters, cleared up all the surrounding area, treated it with the chemical to give it that long-term benefit as well, help stop that growth coming back, just like we do for every job. So turned out really good. And in fact, turned out to be a crazy week, because the next job after that was one of the biggest I've ever tackled on my own, or me and Riley anyway. Had a cherry picker in, and another fantastic transformation, made a massive difference to the property. And so check that out in the next video. Really looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. All the links are in the description below if you want to find out more about our training sessions, the podcast. You want to have us come to your property and do a similar service. All the links are in the description. I'd really appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up. Helps the channel, and if you subscribe, then you get to see us again on the next one, the next satisfying clean. So that would be really good. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.